everyone, welcome back to Jared's Mind Stuff, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a field trip with Nerdy2096 and his bus 2096, whereas I'll be in my classic 2005 Bluebird Vision, and we'll be going from the middle school to the lake, and Nerdy's going to be leading the field trip. So yeah, I know it has been a while since the last time we did a field trip. I know I've been a bit busy with some stuff, doing a lot of stuff for the NBC Media team, which is hiring. Apply in the Discord. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back into doing some more routes, some more regular videos. The NBC News stuff, that was more of me part of the media team. So those type of videos will now be on the actual official NBC YouTube channel, which I'll link in the description below. And my channel will be back to just my content. But yeah, obviously it's still kind of dark out because the server's kind of brand new. So yeah, I remember there was one little bit they were going to add like a time on here, and then they got rid of it. And it was quite sad. But we only can hope for the future. I know I still have to do my first day of school, get some more route videos. They just take a while. I also have to find a route to do. Interesting, we're going this way. Alright, we're going to the middle school. I thought the high school for a second. Good thing I'm not leading. Let me open my driver window. There. Come on. Open up. There we go. It's always funny opening the windows. It just moves so fast. It's hard to click on it, that's why. I love the 2021 CE's exhaust on it. It's such a nice detail. Oh. A little too sharp of a turn there. Alright. Load up. Welcome aboard, all the invisible students. Welcome aboard. Okay, it's very pretty when the sun rises and how the light casts in. It's really cool. Makes for some nice pictures. Alright, all the invisible students are on board. It would be cool if they had a field trip mode. That would be like the good toggle for this. Like, so it's like you pick up students no matter what, and then like you pick them up at a school, and then you can drop them off at a field trip location. And all the other houses and anywhere else, it won't do it. It doesn't matter what time it is. That'd probably be kind of hard to code though, but should be possible in theory. I mean, anything's possible with code, though. Just depends if they know what they're doing or Roblox is capable of it, because they might not be. But I'm pretty sure it is. I've seen a lot more advanced games. Okay, let me know any other type of style of videos you want to see come out. And I appreciate the any support you can give. Any feedback helps. I know as the recording of this, the fall update hasn't come out yet, and there somewhere around here is there is a big timer around here back near base. That's because BD Edition is actually closing. Yeah, I'm not sure when this video comes out, so it might be after BD Edition. It's already shut down, so it's probably be out of date. But this probably is going to be one of the last videos in it. But yeah, so the countdown currently has like 3 days left. But yeah, so it's quite an interesting occasion. And they're going to combine it into the main public version. They'll have like a separate route system in there where you can join different servers that are locked to different ranks. I believe that's how it's going to work. So the lake is this. So the lake is, okay, that is the lake. I had a feeling it was this, but I wasn't sure because it's called the golf course. That's what I know it as. Ooh. It is a tight turn there. Made it. What are those rocks there? That's kind of a nice detail. The small things that get you. Yeah, there's that timer right there. 3 days, 2 hours, 49 minutes, 10 seconds. Oh, parking up here, I see. Forgot about this parking section. Give a little space between buses so kids can, they can walk. They don't have to be crunched up against my bus. There we go. Even though our buses ran over a lot of kids, but that's because they slip out of other people's buses. It's a nice lake. They did a nice job with it. I wonder where we'll go for a break. Oh, the classic Chris's chicken. He clearly has a 2024 CE. A very, very nice bus. Very nice one. Has the I really like the exhaust. It's probably the big thing. It's like the exhaust. Cause I wish mine had that. It must be that's so easy. You think they could add it to this one, but they really don't have the model for it. That's why I could add the bumper with the cutout in it. Or mine doesn't. They would have to like add the cutout. Which, again, in theory, shouldn't be that much work, but with how the buses are and stuff, it probably is. Do a little first-person driving. Now they finally have all the turn signals working, which they've had that for a while, but still it's nice. I thought that was a lot. Oh, I see. Must be the concrete, like, sidewalk. You know, really tight turns in this section. They could really update that logo. That logo is kind of bland. The gas prices are kind of low. I guess they're kind of I don't know. I know the fall update looks really cool. We're gonna be adding like 4 new buses and like a few other features. It's gonna be exciting. Be a nice change up. I wonder if they're gonna make all the horns be evil laugh like last year. Put little pumpkins on the dashboard. That'll be neat. I hope though it's like an option because it kind of got very bland after a while. Ooh. My brakes saved the day again. They're better than that 2024 C2 bus. Those brakes were not good. Here we go. Oh, another red light, man. This is a nice day out, like it always is. Never rains here, but it must be a horrible drought we're in. Finally. These lights slow you down. There's nobody even on the other side. But that's the fun. It'd be really cool if they had like an NBC car system. I've talked about it for ages, but I don't think that's feasible. I mean, that would cause so much drain on like on like people's computers, and then you could hit into them, and they would glitch. And how would they know to stop at lights and stuff? That would be a mess. Are you going through the drive-thru? I'm just gonna go park. That's what I always do. Those lanes are just too small for the buses. Are you gonna go in there? Let me see what he wants here for food. Yeah, they still haven't had the interior of the Christmas chicken. Hopefully that's in the fall update. I think hopefully Chris's Chicken sells a burger. They're more of a chicken store, but I'm sure they can do that. Hop over the fence. I'm gonna do my grilled chicken. With a lemonade. They must be such a big competitor, the Chick-fil-A. Pays and gets. Grab. That's more appropriate. Grabs. Now, this is the best time to come to Chris's Chicken. Is middle of the day of a field trip. Nobody's here. Oh yeah, I mean I do get paid a bit, but I have robbed a bank. But we won't admit that. Butcher. Yeah. Yeah, the jury's out. There's never been any evidence. So, well, that was a few years back. The average Joe. Just, you know, the classic thing you do as a bus driver. I mean, they don't get paid a lot. You gotta make your living somehow. And the banks have all the money, so. Pick. Oh, time to pick them up. Let's eat my food extremely fast. And field trips are a lot. Can be a lot of fun to do. I mean, definitely, like I said, I'm definitely going to get back to the routes. I'm sure a lot of you want to see that, but field trips are also a bit fun. They're a bit shorter, bit of a difference too. You know, just if they had NPCs with them, that would be kind of nice. But then again, we lived without the NPC system for a long time. But it's actually funny to think that during my time at NBC, more of the time we've had an NPC system than not have it. It is really weird to think about. But yeah. I think it still has the exact same problems it's had over for about 2 years. They haven't done anything to it, so kind of sad, but we can only hope for a better NPC system one day. But hey, we got 2024 buses, so that's a good start. We'll have the entirely new the new Targi game will come out. That'll be a while, but when that comes out, oh man, that'll be so exciting. I'm sure it's going to revive a lot of people's interest, including me in the game. I'll be very excited for that. Of course, I know it'll be buggy as hell for the first couple of weeks, but that's like how any game is. But then it just settle out, calm down, get a nice routine. We are trading on the main street. Again, I don't like how they call this Main Street. This should be Main Street, because this is the actual main street, it feels like. But maybe it's based on the real upstate New York. Is that actually how it is? This road's supposed to be Main Street? I don't know. I feel like they didn't take that type of detail, but for Arizona. Limited time offer. I think that's funny. Limited time offer, but I bet that's been there for like the past 2 years, ever since they implemented these transit bus stops. I was really hoping we were going to get transit buses when they did that. But I don't think a school bus would ever stop at that type of stop. That's funny. They put the Discord like thing on there. .ggnbc. That's funny. Still a lot of small details. If you pay attention in the map, you can find a lot of Easter eggs. I think that's always fun. See if I can make this turn. Oh, curved it slightly. I feel like they did readjust that. Like that. I don't know if that was always there. That parking lot might have been. Back to a little first-person view. Man, I know some people do this game with a steering wheel. That would be. I should do that sometime for like a couple videos. I wonder how that would be. Pulling a bit. There you go. Wait for him to park, and then we'll load up. Again, I really miss my engine fan though. Sometimes I miss the times it always would yell over me whenever I would have to speak something important. No longer the case. Welcoming all the invisible students at their invisible day at the lake. Wonder what they did. They probably learned how to fish, I bet, and did some like kayaking. That's what I bet. I think it's or canoeing. I don't know what the difference is. Again, I know Target's gonna have new buses as well. I hope they have engine fans. And off we go again. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Thinking about this, like I'll have to learn the map of Target, and that'll be kind of exciting. Cause I haven't. Yeah, I mean I've known the NBC map for at least over 2 years. It probably took a few weeks to. I mean, I definitely remember some of the early days of asking where stuff was. I think the elementary school or the high school was like something I was confused with. Everybody knew the middle school because it was right next to base back then. But I think that it was either the elementary or high school I was one time confused with. I feel like the elementary was. I feel like I went there less. But I remember my first route. Oh god, I was so intimidated. There's a timer and like everything. Yeah. I wonder how long I made it through my first round. Because don't ask me any of the details. Like I don't know who hosted it. I also don't know who hosted my training session originally. Like all that's gone. Crazy to think there's not working parking brakes and all these fancy lights and stuff on the bus now compared to where we were 3 years ago. And they're closing the bus driver edition down for good. Now in Target, they're not going to have premium buses, so I'll be interested to see what type of buses we're going to be. Like, if there'll be, like, so it's going to be, like, I assume, like, you're going to earn different buses as you go along, so I'm not sure if it's going to be, like, I'll have one bus the whole time, like 1008 or 2005. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. I can still make it. I got so distracted going down memory lane that I wasn't paying attention on Lily Road. Just go through the neighborhood, thankfully. Well, we won't have to do a U-turn. There's some floating trees there. They're heading up to space. Yeah, and hope I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of little details like that because that's inevitable. But hopefully, Targi's a lot smoother. Or even in the fall update, I hope they. Hopefully they fix them. Again, I still think they should. I know they're focusing on the new map, but they should help clean up a bit of this older map because we're still gonna have it probably through Christmas. It sounds like so. Maybe by the new year we'll get Targi. Which is interesting. It's no longer Vermilion, Ohio. It's now Muskegon, Michigan, or something. I cannot pronounce it very well. Oh, the whole time when we only just hit break. It seems like they actually made it a bit longer, maybe. Oh, you kids have fun back at the middle school, and then going home probably. Hopefully you don't have to stay for too long. I mean, according to this, you're about halfway through your day, but we did pick you up at like 6 a.m., so that's probably why. Should probably still have to do some classes and boring stuff. But oh well, that's life. Alright, time to make it back to base to wrap this up. We'll take the back way. Yeah, that works. Just making sure. I'm not too familiar with the back way. There's still some things, I guess, for me to learn on this map. Yeah, I wonder why they made the decision to get a gas, to make this a gas vision, the 2024. Keep all the others diesel. I wonder whose idea that was. I don't think it's a bad idea, it's just interesting. And this road's always fun. Probably a little curvy. Again, I'm sure Target's gonna have some hills and stuff, so that'll be exciting. Anyways, here's the turn. And we're in the back entrance. I think I hit like the fence there or something. That's fine. There's that giant countdown. So it sits right above here. Ominously in the sky. We made it back in one piece. No accidents, no one dead. Hook up everything. Make sure nothing got left behind. All good. Child check, of course, didn't go off because we never used the reds, but they're still good. Always weird that the timer goes through everything. Looks like it's part of the bus. But yeah, and that concludes this field trip video. So thank you so much for watching and making it to the end. Thank you for Nerdy, who was stuck in the door there a second, for joining me on the field trip. He is a moderator at Midwest Bus Company. So maybe you want to apply and join the moderation department. Again, that's all in the Discord. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day.